Hi guys, Andrea Mills here. I thought I would take a few minutes today to do just a very brief pregnancy update, and then I was going to show you guys everything that's all the way ready for the baby. Some of you want to know just more of a general what we have for babies in our house. So a lot of this is stuff that we've just had from one baby to the next, and then some of it's specific to baby Hannah. So I'm going to take you around the house and show you all those things. But first, I'm 2 days away from my due date. Today is the 10th of April, and I'm due on the 12th. I've never had a baby. This is my 9th birth, in case this is your first time watching one of my videos. I've never had a baby more than 3 days before my due date, and I have went all the way up to 11 days past my due date. So who knows when Miss Hannah is going to come, but we are all ready and just waiting. I've had a few emotional moments here coming to the end, thinking, what if this is the last one? And then I get all emotional about it. Mostly we're all just very excited to greet her, and every morning the kids wake up and hope that she's here, but then she's not. So I feel really good. I feel like I could keep going for quite a while. I've had no real back pain this labor or this pregnancy. I haven't really had leg cramps or anything like that. And I think the natural progesterone cream has a lot to do with that. I've continued to use it all the way through this pregnancy, and I've just felt really good. So I'm very happy about that. I've gained 9 pounds so far, and I've actually stayed steady at 9 pounds for the last couple months probably. So I'm guessing that's where I'm going to end the pregnancy, is at a 9-pound gain. My blood pressure is starting to fluctuate a little high sometimes here at the end, and I according to Dr. Brewer's website, I need to be having extra salt, extra protein, and I know I've been having a harder time sticking with my pregnancy diet here as time goes on. But when I make a pointed effort to take a lot of salt during the day, my blood pressure goes right back down. So that's where I'm at. Like today, every 2 hours, I'm taking a spoonful of salt and some water. I use Celtic sea salt, and then having a glass of milk so that I can hopefully keep that blood volume up and keep everything good until I get here to the end. So I don't really know if I have much else to say other than that it's been a long time since I've done a pregnancy update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around the house and show you everything, and then we'll end with listening to little baby Hannah's heartbeat, and hopefully we'll be having a baby here soon. So I'm going to start by showing you this. This is all from you guys. This is my stack of baby gifts that have arrived in the mail from all of my YouTube friends. And after she's born, we're going to do one big video and have a nice little baby shower and open all of these. And on this shelf, just to get them out of the way, I have our family Bible, our decorative birth certificate, and our foot printer, just because I didn't want them in the drawer in the way. So those are sitting right there for doing a little record keeping after the baby's born. I've got a box of single serving formulas that need to go down to the pantry for just in case we need them in an emergency. Up here is what I call the baby dresser, and on the baby dresser I have my Moses basket with a blanket and a stuffed animal for baby Hannah. And then sitting off on the side there are all the baby products that I made. Then down here, kept on the side, is my baby scale, so we can weigh the baby whenever we want to. And in this drawer I have onesies and in newborn and 0 to 3 months. We've got some nightgowns here, a couple sets of them. I have a little grooming kit, extra bottle nipples in case we need them, pacifiers, a baby bottle. I do breastfeed, but I just like to have it on hand just in case. We have baby Hannah's towel and washcloth, her socks, and this is a hairbrush and comb set that I ordered for her. In the next drawer we have all of her receiving blankets, diapers, and wipes. In this big drawer I will probably keep clothes eventually, but right now this is all the gifts I got from my baby shower that my friends threw for me. I also have some breast pads, and I can't remember what else is under there. Mom stuff, I think. The bottom drawer has all of my birth stuff, towels, washcloths. We've already went through all this. on the first video, so I'm not gonna like go back through all of that. But that's all the overflow birth items and the towels and things. Hanging up here are my homemade baby wraps so that I can grab those and wear the baby when I want to. And then I brought up this trash can from our pantry just because it's bigger, so that during the birth we'll have a bigger spot to throw things away if we need to, and then probably after a few days I'll go back down under the stairs. And hanging up here for now are the baby clothes that I have in all of the colors that we wear. So we have these, girls wear hot pink on Burgundy Day, so I have those two. Then we have this for red. These are all just the 0 to 3 month size. Orange, brown, green. I don't have a lime green, but I got teal, blue. These are little jumper dresses I made when Eden was a baby. So they can be worn with any of the shirts. That's just one that I bought. We have purple, black, gray, and then just a little white sweater. You'll see that baby Hannah's hangers are all marked with hot pink, so we know which ones are hers when they're hanging in the closet with the other girls' clothes. She also now has her own laundry basket like the other kids do. I keep this little mesh bag too for throwing baby socks into, to throw into the washing machine. On the dresser I've set up all of my birth supplies that we'll need, right away. I bought these little disposable baking pans to put them all in, just so it kept a little tidier and cleaner looking. So here is my labor tea ready to be made, and then that little shot that I prepared just in case. We got the 2 hose adapters, so I don't know which one it is that Tom needs to hook the hose up to the faucet. These are the herbs I'm taking every day, so I wanted to keep them out. And my progesterone cream. I have a sports bra and a Depends to wear during labor. And then this is a roll of plastic that Tom can lay out if he needs to cover anything on the floor to keep it clean. For immediately after the birth, I have my shepherd's purse tincture for bleeding, and some juice and a cup and a straw ready to go, so that I have something to drink right away. Here's our cord clamp and cord cutter. Then this has my Eldon card in it to take the blood type from the umbilical cord, and then a place to write down information. Then here we have some latex gloves. Actually, not latex, nitrile, is that how you say it? Anyways, gloves for Tom, and a pad to sit down on the bed right away for so I don't bleed all over everything. And then I have under that my APGAR chart so that I can kind of review during labor and remember what I'm looking for. I also need to bring up my emergency childbirth book and sit here for in case there's any sort of complication, so we have that on hand, but I haven't brought that up yet. And the last one has my 3 bath herb kits that I made so that we can prepare those. My 3 cups of tea that I have ready for bleeding and things afterwards, and then a receiving blanket, a baby hat, and a diaper ready to go. Here in the bathroom I have all of my pads ready, and my Perry bottle is put away here under the sink for when I need those. Out here in the living room we have our birth pool, the birth pool liner, and the air pump for the pool. Okay, out here on the porch there was a hose yesterday ready to go, but it's not here now, so I don't know what happened to that. I've already hung up some of our baby decorations for afterwards when we have our little party. In here with a crying girl in it is our baby crib, which is where Hannah will sleep in about 4 to 6 months. By then this room will have new beds for big girls. Up here on top of our coat closet is our infant car seat, and the base is already buckled into the van. Now up here in the attic I do have a spare basket and a whole set of boy stuff, so if we get surprised and there's actually a baby boy in there, we actually already have pretty much everything ready to go. Up here we also have a little bit of hand-me-down baby clothes. I don't keep very much though. We have a portable crib up here for when we're traveling, and then back tucked over there, you can't see it very good, but there is a walker back there. That's a green thing. The red thing is a bouncy seat, and the black thing is one of those high chair seats that hangs on the table. We also have a wooden high chair that we stopped using after Sophia because we just need more room in the house. But it is tucked away up here, but I'm not going to go back where it's at and show it to you. In this drawer, I have some spare baby party decorations. And then that is a kit to make baby hand casts. So I bought a bulk set one time so that we could do it multiple times if we needed to. I'll show you what those look like. These are all of the baby hand casts we've done of our other kids, with a nice reflection from the glass. But when they're all about a month old, we make these little things. So we have one of each one of the kids when they are babies, and they're pretty special to me. We keep them in this, see if you can see better. We keep them in this shadow box thing here by the baby dresser. I'm not going to get it down, but that very last pink bin over there has some baby toys. We don't keep very many, but just a few little balls and rattles and things like that here in the girls' room. So that is pretty much it. We don't collect a lot of baby items. Oh, I guess we do have a stroller on the van. I could have showed you that, but anyways, we have a stroller that I keep in the back of the van. I got a few, like, obviously we have board books and things for the little ones to look at, and then I have a few of my own kind of like my portable pediatrician book and things that I like to have just to consult from time to time. But that is pretty much all of our baby stuff. I like to keep the most basic things because we have a small house and it's easier to have just essentials. And oh, you know what is another essential is my stick blender. I could have showed you that because I make all of my own baby food. I've never bought baby food, but my stick blender is very important for keeping the baby fed. So that would be one more thing I could have added to this. So anyways, that's all for now. Hopefully we'll be doing a live video soon to introduce you to the baby. But in the meantime, here's her heartbeat from the last time I took a recording of it, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.